Peace and love, man. Let's get them calls coming in, baby. We never left. We still here. Let's get the calls in. You already know. Shout out to the brother Mike L. Soon as you get your mic on, man, welcome to the show. Glad to have you, man. Speak your mind. You the first caller.
Salute Sanchez. Salute Sanchez.
Salutes to you. Salutes to you, my brother. What you got? Oh, you got anything to speak on that's on your mind? The first caller. And once everybody get on, like 20
Peace
people get
Sanchez.
on.
Yeah, I have just now getting in. So my mom just give me about a few minutes. I'm just getting in. I'm about to roll up
okay,
one.
no
I was
problem.
I was listening
No
to you while I was in a car on my way in. So I just caught you on a good time.
Yeah,
But
no
I
problem.
got a lot to say about that Diddy situation.
No problem. And it's deeper than him. It's the platforms that's covering for him that I'm more so focused on tonight because he's gonna go down. And I think all of these platforms need to go down too, because they're only gonna bring up the next creep, the next pedophile. It's a whole cabal of interconnected groups that think the same, that's on this Diddy time, that's harboring this toxicity in our community. We got to look at it bigger than Diddy. This is a whole network of Diddy-minded motherfuckers.
Facts, Sanchez. And I seen that I've also saw that when they raided his place, they said that he had some recordings of some very powerful people that was in there. But I found the what do you call it? What do you call it when they take you to courts where they charged them? It was the United States and Diddy and 6 other people. And man, when I seen the whole transcript, I was like, wow, the whole police report. It was sick, man. They got images of Stevie J. You can just pull it up too. They got images of Stevie J, the actual images of him sleeping with another man. You got the rooms. You got they showed a lot of stuff on there, man. So I mean, it was sick, bro. That's sick. And then I seen that the last one you had with the video with the LL Cool J and the video with they thought it was with LL Cool J was like she, and back in the 90s they didn't know that I don't, that the how can I be respectful with it, the other crowd of people well, they didn't know that they were that. They thought that were women back in that video, but that wasn't. That
No,
was a
no, no,
man.
no, 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 no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah, 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 yeah.
No,
So yeah.
I'm gonna
So my
have
bad.
to come and give you a little smoke on that. You mind a little smoke?
Get me, Sanchez. Help me out. Get me.
Okay, so it's never a time in the history of the earth where a
Yes, sir.
man don't see testosterone and see what he is in. Like, let me tell you something, my
Yes,
brother.
sir. Yes, sir.
Hold up. If you want the smoke, you gotta let me talk. Cause when y'all do that, it's a way for y'all to I don't do that now. So check this out, right? Here's what I'm telling you. Right? It's more easier back then for them to peep that that was a man than it is now with all of these procedures, pills, shots. You literally, as a man, can get a pass from me saying, Sanchez, I was fooled, man. I was drunk, and it looked just like a woman, Sanchez. You can get away with that with me today because technology, I can feel that today. But during the time Flavor in Your Ear was dropped, my brother, even when I watched the video back, I'm saying the only way they fooled me with that is because of video theatrics. But now, as a grown man, pausing the video real quick right there and looking at it, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's a man. Easy, that's a man, you know. But I
You
wanna,
right,
but look,
Sanchez.
when I was a child, I wasn't thinking, let me investigate and pause the video. You know why we think like that now? Cause the technology is so good, it's hard to tell who a man or woman today, like I said. So
Yes,
now
sir.
that we think like that, when we go back and watch those old videos with this new mindset, we probably find more trannies than the Diddy video, nigga. We need to just go back and watch all them motherfuckers, nigga. I'm saying we probably find more than that, nigga, that was
Hey,
right in our
Sanchez,
face the whole time.
even with the Teddy Pendergraph situation, and thank you for that correlation too, brother. Because I'm just like you. I didn't know, and when I said, "Damn, I missed the video," so I only seen a little bit when you talked about it. I know it was fire, and I think Bobby brought on that heat last night, but I missed it. But even with the Teddy Pendergraph situation, right? And look what happened to him when he crashed a car. Just so many of these situations. But man, that Diddy thing, man. Look at the Kevin Hart thing. Like one thing I do, Sanchez. I don't know if you all do it on the chat. I will mute the videos sometimes while people talking, and I will watch their movement in the video. Somebody said psychologist said watch videos when people talking. Anybody, just mute it. Don't listen to the sound, just mute it and watch their movement and their eyes and stuff like that. But even back then with the Mace situation, when he came out, it was like, somebody was like, I forgot what rapper. He was like, well, we seen a dildo in the room, and Mace, he was like, well, what is that?
Oh,
And
that was
Mace told the
Cam.
dude, that was Cam. Yeah, thanks, bro. And I'm like, what in the world? So it's like, man, like, and then they say he was doing this back. What's the brother name with Andre Harrell back in the late '80s? So it's like, damn, how long was they doing this? So I'm with you on that, Sanchez. I'm glad that we talking about this and it's been exposed, bro. And man, it's sick. And we do. Me and my mentor was talking today, and he said today, he said, I have an idea. He said we can no longer blame. And I said, damn, that sounds like Sanchez. He said we can no longer blame black women today for what the hell is going on. I said, damn, we was just
Mm-hmm.
building about this. He said, you gotta blame black men.
Yeah.
He said, I'm telling you, God, you
At
gotta
this
blame
point,
black men, God. Yeah, at
can't
this point,
even
he said it.
look. At this point, look. Not only can we not blame black women, we can't even blame the white man. At this point, we our worst enemy. At this point, bro.
Hey, Ben,
That's my theory.
hey, Sanchez, drop a bomb right there.
You know.
Much
Cause
love. Hey, bro, Sanchez, I take that out.
cause after I watched that video back with Diddy, like I watched that shit twice. The second time, right? Hear me out, right? Second time, K, hear me out, K, cause we gotta roast this shit, bro.
I got
And whoever got that background noise, as soon as you unmute your mic and I ID you, you gonna get booted. I'm telling you that now. I'm very strict about you getting control over your technology. But check this out, right? I watched that shit back, bro, a few blunts and butt lights later, and that's when I'm at my best way of thinking, right? And I said to myself, wait a minute. The white man looked out for you, dummy. You trying to make me get mad at the white man, but then I thought about that shit. Wait a minute. The white man offered you your own brand from the ground up. You turned it down. Bro, I really need other black YouTubers to go live and really talk about that. It's like the worst business move in black man's history. And we put it on a pedestal. We made it a victim move. When the man was offered the deal that the white man never give a nigga. And he turned it down to be the hoe. Tell me I'm lying. Didn't I get him with that, y'all? Didn't I get him with that, y'all?
That's a fact, bro.
Nobody else pointed out that Diddy made the worst business move in history to bro Sanchez. There ain't no ego shit. I said, wait a minute, bro. We can't even blame the white man for this. At this point, we our worst enemy because we want to prove something to the damn white man all the time. Just like Diddy said, no, fuck that deal. Let me show you what I can do with Ciroc. Why you trying to prove something to the white man? The white man already saw that you was that nigga. You said it. You said they saw that I was killing the culture. That's why he offered you your own black brand, you damn dummy. And you shot yourself in the foot at the deal table. And them dumb niggas on Earn Your Leisure gonna make that like that's a good business move. Bro, you can't make it up, man. Let me let Sir drop on. I really wanted y'all to help me zoom in with that dumb business move, like, and a whole bunch of more other shit I was pointing out. But I'm going to yield the flow, man, see where y'all want to go with it. That shit had me like, wow.
Now, that was the dumbest shit ever, bro. And you know, you gotta blame the people around him too, because you know his manager, he always keep people around him with duffel bags and stuff with drugs and shit. So he's like, bro, you're not in your right mind. And like you got people around you, yes men, just like Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you will never how are you gonna recover from something like this, especially like the hip hop community? How you gonna recover from this? You can't recover from something like this, bro. It's the same thing they did to Puerto Ricans, but in Puerto Rico, bro, Sanchez, they took salsa, the Jewish people, they took salsa for a dime on a penny, bro, and it was our fault. We let them niggas get that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's horrible business, man, bro. That's
Guess
crazy.
what somebody else said? Somebody else said, we can't forget about Nino Brown, right? And goddamn, nigga, guess what I'm going to tell you, bro? I ain't going to forget about him. He coming. I got y'all. You know, ain't nobody getting a pass with your boy, Nino
Hey, bro,
Brown.
Sanchez, we can't let 50 get it past too, brother. You know what I mean? I was gonna bring that up too, cause I know where you was going with it, bro.
Because
But
I always used to be like, look, man, I'm not stunned 50, bro. You know why? That man ain't got no crimes on him. What we gonna lock him up for? You can say,
no,
well,
that
50 kissed the dude. You can say 50 did that. The police ain't investigating. He's not a criminal right now. See, when folks do what you doing, I say they trying to let the criminal off the hook. I'm a police nigga. See, you ain't striking me as a nigga that want to see this man locked up talking about 50 because we ain't got nothing on him. You
right,
see,
and
you
that
got the,
no, that
no, listen, because look, I'm going to tell you something right now, dog. It make me think y'all sympathizing with Diddy when you do that. Because when he's on the ground and he's under the bus and you can't kick him with me, you ain't really about that life. You want to talk about this man, but he ain't on the ground. You ain't really with this shit about burning these goddamn toxic niggas. Because we
no,
ain't
and
got nothing on 50. We ain't got nothing
no,
on
that's
him.
true. No, and that's why, bro,
So it
Sanchez, that's
ain't
what I
worth a
was going.
conversation. I'm trying to
Okay,
help the feds.
right, right.
Let me
No,
quit
no,
playing. I'm playing,
that.
getting my Charleston White on. Let me quit. Let's go.
No, but you was right. That's why I said. That's why I say you got the story. You got the story right for real, because after you finished the video, I clearly understood where you was going with it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying that like I will back up 50 though. But I will help you kick that nigga. I
Guess
really
what
will.
though? My thing is this. If you would help me kick Puff Daddy and 50 Cent is kicking Puff Daddy, you looking
Mm-hmm.
weird, bro. You looking weird. If all of us gonna jump this man, I'm not gonna be mad at that nigga for helping me kick him in too. You're
For
saying,
sure.
wait a minute, stop jumping him. Why you helping us beat him up? And I'm like, bro, you're the real one. We gonna look at you crazy because you trying to stop us from beating him up, and he helping us beat him up.
Now when we start beating him up, are we gonna beat 50 up if he? You know what
Why?
I'm saying?
We don't have that. Think about it. The act of us beat him up mean we're the feds. That mean we got criminal evidence that we can beat him up legally. Can't nobody get mad. We can raid his house. We can knock shit over. That's beating him up. I can't do that to 50. The feds ain't doing that to him. He's not being investigated right now. It's Puffy being beat up, and I'm helping them beat him up. You're trying to stop it and say, is we gonna beat him up, but we ain't got no legal. If we beat him up, we wrong. We ain't got that on him. You see what you doing right now, bro?
You right, bro, Sanchez. I'm gonna use the floor. You right. How about you just wait?
Yeah, cause 50 helping 50 been tried to expose Diddy years ago.
He helping us
I
beat
had
the
two
man
questions
up
for the
that we
panel
can,
and
like 50 is helping us beat the man up that we can legally beat up. And you telling us to stop beating up the man that we can legally beat up to beat the man that we gonna have to illegally beat up. So let's move the conversation for till we get some
yeah,
on 50. We can't beat him up. We got to commend him for helping us beating up the man we do got some on. Cause ain't nobody else in the industry doing what 50 doing. Everybody else caping for Diddy, Luke and everybody. He's a lone damn ranger. And I'ma tell you something about 50. He been a lone ranger. That's what got him shot the fuck up the first time while he had to move out of New York out of his own state. Cause he was the nigga saying, I'm not with you boule ass niggas. Y'all don't know the real from the fake. Now let's move the conversation forward.
Talk your
I
shit,
had
Sanchez.
I had a question for the for you, bro Sanchez, and the panel. Salutes to the panel, salutes to the chat, salutes to everybody who's joined, and salutes to everybody who's going to join even after this video is made. My question, like I said, is for the panel as well as Bro Sanchez. If Bro Sanchez can speak on it first, and if the panel have more or something to add to it, I would love to hear about it. My question is, as far as relating the Diddy situation and just tying into far as the overall outlook on things, because I heard a lot of stuff far as politics, far as finances, far as what Diddy spoke on, far as what Bro Sanchez spoke on. And when it comes to politics and the Black community, specifically, my first question, when it comes to politics and the Black community specifically, Diddy is an icon. That's just what it is.
On a political level, you said?
I would have to put him on a political level because of
Can I
the
ask you a
money
quick question?
and the influence that he has.
Can I
over
ask
the
you a
people.
question?
Yes, sir.
If you're saying he's a political icon because of money and influence, but he used his money and influence to go bargain it with the white man to shoot his own self in the foot.
Hold, bro, Sanchez.
Wait a minute.
See,
I'm asking. Hold on. I'm trying.
going where I'm going. Can I ask my question before you? I had to
Yeah,
cut you
hold
off.
on. Yeah, I'm
because
saying.
if I don't cut you off,
Hold on. I'm
you're
saying.
going to ruin the question. You're going to
Okay,
ruin the question,
go ahead.
bro,
My
Sanchez.
bad. Go ahead.
You're going to ruin the question.
Go ahead.
You already on top of it.
My bad.
I just want to get the question out there.
Okay.
As far as him being an icon, like I was explaining, and like you just touched on, as far as politically and financially, and far as like you spoke briefly on the Black Wall Street in general, far as influence. You feel me? We don't need white man because the Black community spends over $1 trillion yearly. If we spending over $1 trillion yearly, we don't need the white man as a support system. Only thing we need to do is
why
relate
do
to
our
people.
Black leaders like Diddy go and sell they ass short at the
That's
table
my
with the
question.
what?
That's my question.
But we got the same question. So cool. We got the same. You see what I'm saying? Cool. Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying, bro. And so my next question would be, since all of us brothers tracking and we all on one accord with that, is why do the Black economic platforms promote all the sellouts versus the real legitimate black-owned businessmen from the ground up. They're promoting microwave businessmen that get $1 billion real quick because they sold their people out using their influence improperly.
Hey
I would
Sanchez, I
say
got a good one
as
for you.
above, as below, because if you look at the black community, economically and socially, we are sellouts. Everything that we're good at, we sell to the biggest buyer, no matter what it
You
is,
know
no matter
why,
how you
bro?
look at it.
You know, hold on, wait,
Cash flow, everything.
whoa. Let me holler at the brother. That ain't true for black people. That's true for the black boule. We think that's true for black people because the black boule has been giving the voice of black people. So when they start telling the world what black economics is, it make all of us look dumb as fuck, like we sellouts. When really there are black men and black owned businesses that's struggling from the ground up to build a shit up. Diddy had an opportunity to be part of one of the most successful companies dealing with alcohol and be the first black man to have something built from the ground up by the white man. You know why that was important? Because it would have showed that the white people ain't really holding niggas back like that for real. The white man said, look, black man, fuck our shit. We gonna give you your own shit, black owned. He turned it down. He became the face of Ciroc and lied to us like it was black owned. If he really owned it, he wouldn't be going through the legalities he going through now. He hold himself. He hold his own self out. And that's black economics. And I gotta expose it because a lot of these black channels are boule channels that's teaching our people how to sell out, not how to build from the ground up because they want overnight success. That's how you get these industry plants that come out of nowhere selling records. That's why I brought up Drewski. Everybody that went to a Diddy party, they just blew up overnight. They didn't grind for it. That's what you call the black economics. That's you. They call it networking with like minds. So that goes back to it ain't what you know, it's who you know, networking. That's modern black economics. You know, that's Diddy partying when they say networking. Diddy partying. You feel me? Versus literally building something with your family from the ground up that's gonna take a while, but when it get there, it's gonna be like Gucci, Louis Vuitton, because it's been tried and true through generations. That's what consumers respect from products.
The reason I made the statement that far as us, we kind of, I guess the statement was more geared towards like selling out. The reason I kind of lean towards as a people in general, we are geared towards selling out. I look at where I'm at and where I've been and some of the plateaus I'm trying to accomplish. As far as where I've been is I've come from a impoverished neighborhood, whereas though I see a lot of impoverished attitudes and demeanors on life and how to accomplish things from a lower level. And I've been in a position where as though I've had
Can I ask you a quick question?
Money. Yes.
How do you accomplish something from a lower level without sucking my bad? How do you accomplish something from a lower level?
Unfortunately, in my experience, it's been through being selfish and being self-centered.
And what does that mean? How does that look? Does it look like P. Diddy? Does it look like P. Diddy?
No, not at all. I mean, it depends. It depends, honestly. It depends. Because I believe in two types of people. Good people that do good things. I mean, good people that do bad things and bad people that do good things. I would consider Diddy a bad person that do good things to perceive or confuse the people, to perceive to the people as if I look a certain way. This is because I have a lot of money. I'm confused.
How about y'all, bro?
Can I help you out?
Confused, man.
Can I help you out, big
me
brother?
Too.
Most definitely.
Yeah,
Most definitely. I'm here for
I,
knowledge. I'm here for knowledge.
Yeah, nah, ain't nothing wrong, man. We all got opinions, but like Sanchez said, we want to stick with the facts. I live right across the street from Howard. I got two good friends actually that graduated from there. And on my Twitter right now, I actually have a video. It's funny that look all this stuff again, synchronicity. Diddy walked right past us, literally like how my kitchen is right here. He walked right past us. My good friend, her best friend is the head of mission for Howard University. I got them in the picture, and they when Diddy came down here. One thing that I can say, Howard University, and ask the people there. It's just like with sports. What I tell people, it's good to have opinions, but listen to the players. What do the players say about LeBron James and Jordan and all that? But Howard,
Yeah.
if you ask anybody on Howard, they don't respect Diddy. You know what I'm saying? It's not about the money there. You know what I'm saying? They will respect
You know why they don't respect them, bro?
yes, sir.
Can I please interject?
Of
Because
course you can, Sanchez.
listen, before Diddy, Howard was a prestigious university of black men that did a lot of weird shit in secret. A lot of fraternal shit. We ain't gonna go into it. Diddy know what I'm talking about. But check this out,
Yeah.
right? With Diddy, he blew it up. That's how everybody Diddy kind of one of the main reasons how the black boule got popular. How the black sick dudes and cabal got, cause he was one of the niggas that's openly loud with it. Like freak party over here, they was asking Diddy on interviews, do you like men? And he was like, depending on what kind of mood I'm in and shit. Like he popularized black frat Howard culture. And a lot of those old men from Howard, they didn't want the Diddy effect for the Howard shit. He
Can I ask you
been
a
he
question,
been
bro,
Facts.
he's
Sanchez?
he's been
Based on
blowing.
what you was
Listen,
just building
please
on.
let me finish talking. He's
My
been
apologies.
blowing up a underground community of sick people that didn't want the kind of spotlight Diddy brought to that sick culture. We gotta thank Diddy in a way. This gonna sound crazy. Diddy's so egotistical as a nigga who went to Harvard and was part of that culture, right? He's so egotistical and loud with it, the bad boy image, that we literally wouldn't be privy to a lot of stuff. It's kind of like the nature boy effect. Nature boy is so full of himself, we get a spotlight into the sick shit because these cult leaders be so they like the film shit like Diddy. Like Nature Boy was filming, like, look, I can make her slap her. Like, bro, that's a crime. Like I can do this, and it's like the rappers that convict themselves on Vlad. We like to brag so much that even when we do criminal things like the rappers, we brag on that. And a lot of folks who doing what you doing, they don't like your energy around that because you gonna get them knocked off too. So Diddy is a fall man. They're right, but that don't mean he ain't guilty. My bad. Go ahead. I just gotta say
And,
that.
and, and Sanchez, I wanted to add on to the brother too. A good point, because I know the brother had a question. Another thing I noticed, and then right after the sister said that, when he said it, and then the funny thing is, if you look on our video, Diddy ain't had. I don't know what his security at, but he ain't look like how he look on TV. I tell you that. But my mentor said that this is 3 ways how you could break a black man. And he said, to answer your question about why we selling out, you want to know why, bro? And it makes sense. He said this. He says 3 ways you can break a black man: take away his comfort, his entertainment, and pussy pleasure. He said that all we care about today is just pussy, and all we care about is some type of form of entertainment, like what Bobby Hemmings said back in the day. You talk some good shit to a nigga, watch what they gonna do. They gonna turn around, they'll shoot your head down. So what you gotta do? Okay, cool. Go cut the damn TV on and turn on the football game. Walk away from there. You know what I'm saying? And then the comfortability of you being stationed where you at. Like the military study us or study people every day. You know what I'm saying?
Can
Or
I,
whoever. Go ahead,
Mike
Sanchez.
L, I gotta make a good point.
Yeah.
It's a nigga in the chat room I just blocked who just finna make me bring up something I gotta teach the young brothers, bro. I want y'all to weigh in on this, right? A nigga said, why you complaining about brotherhoods? You had to join a brotherhood to be a police. Hold that thought. I want everybody to hold that thought a minute. Watch this. Watch this. Share screen. Share screen. I joined the brotherhood, I ain't gonna lie. Now, I joined the brotherhood of white boys that like killing. They like to kill shit. You know, like white boys who grew up hunting and shit like I did in Alabama. You're comparing that to this kind of brotherhood. I want you to understand that. I'm going to show you my brotherhood one more time. I want every black man. I don't got nothing to hide, nigga. Let me show you. I was with some white boys that I ain't gonna lie. Want all you dumb niggas gone because, nigga, not the good niggas, though, the dumb niggas. Yeah, nigga. I'm going to show you my symbol, and I don't care what a nigga say. Yeah, nigga, bro, I wasn't with no monkey shit. I was with them killers. I just want you to understand, though. Who I was with. See, if I ask every black man on this panel, would you want your son to join the group that I was with right here? Or would you want your son to be a Diddy partier? Come on, black men on the panel. Them your only two choices. Your son can be defensive Fortis like Sanchez, or they can be Diddy partying. Come on, make y'all choice, y'all.
Hey, give my son that
I'm gonna
hat,
go with
bro.
you. I'm gonna go with you.
Oh God, give that son that hat, bro.
You
Like,
already
come
know,
on,
Sanchez.
you know, like, nigga, I'm SF for life, nigga. I don't give a. You not gonna make me feel bad because I'm a black man that was part of an elite group of killers, nigga. Daddy don't know nothing about that. He got shooters. I
I
was a shooter.
disagree with the group, but yeah, I mean, I definitely agree with the subject matter.
Like, come
Hey,
on,
and
bro.
the sad part, man, if Diddy sent out invitations to half of the people listening, half of them will go to the party. After all they know, I got to
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
and the
Thank you.
psychology is so twisted. I heard a young lady talking about it. I'm in line at the gas station. And she like, I'd have came up if I ever made it to a Diddy party. I done did more for less, kind of a fast girl. And I'm like, damn, you done did more for less. That's how she looking at it. She like, man, niggas done poured wine on me. Motherfuckers done did this, that, and the third to me. And that's crazy, man. That's demon seeds, man. But y'all go ahead.
Hey, Sir Drop, shoot, yesterday on Twitter, they had showed I forgot what media company, but they posted a video with Ceci Red. Who I don't know if she a rapper or not, but she said something she would put up to the elementary school, and they blocked her. And they said that she went in there smelling like weed. So I look at the video. She said F to the school, F this, F that. She said, y'all get mad at me because I come up to the school smelling like kids. But she said, I got something for them. So she go out, she pull the window out, and it's nothing but all young black little girls. All I said was, this is all I said. I said, it's nothing to see here. I said, damn, I said, nothing but young little black girls. I said, it's nothing to see here. Don't take a person. Don't believe in it. Don't pay attention to the hype. It took one brother or a sister that overstood what I said. One sister, young girl, I looked at her page. She say, why are you calling out black women? Suji wooji woo woo. So I'm looking, I ain't respond. The brother said he ain't calling out nobody. He said, chill. He said he's basically saying that look how they got the young black girls idolizing that bullshit. And it took for one brother to understand what he was saying. Then the sister just kept going, something about she inspiring and all these different things. So yeah, it's their job. I feel you on that, man, because I got ate up yesterday, and I was, just for children. I tell somebody, okay, well, why are you looking at all this fraternity bullshit? And okay, we got black kids still out here. Let's focus on them. Let's focus on black
I
crime. Let's
wanna,
focus.
I wanna, I wanna ask anybody that was in a fraternity or whatever. Hey, put that picture back up, bro. Is
The
that a
egg,
myth or do they? Yeah, do they
bro.
really do that shit?
Man, bro. That's part of. Yeah, you got to swallow the egg. And look, Drop. Watch this though, Drop. What if I told you that's one of the easy parts?
Can I ask you a question,
Hey,
bro?
yo.
That's
Sanchez?
one of the easy parts, though. And
ask
I
you a
know,
question?
yeah, it's crazy, bro. Shout out to Charlie. What's good, y'all?
I-
Yeah.
Is religion and culture the same?
Like niggas be saying to me, you know, you was a police. You was, bro, I was infantry. And we only police our own, just like black folks trying to do with the Black Panthers. Can I school these niggas a minute about defensive for teach y'all? Like, I know because it's something about, it's black men will never be militant because they dumb as hell. Because guess what a nigga will say? A nigga will say, I got more pride for the black boy that got what look, hold on now. When I'm talking with all that though, no ego, no tyranny shit. Just respect as men. Right? Joker laughs while niggas talking ain't respected where I'm from. We want you to listen. Watch this, right? The thing is this. I serve with a lot of black guys. When you defending the force, guess what you doing? You're policing the air traffic above America. Now watch this. If another country come over y'all niggas hoods who signed with Bad Boy Records, Diddy ain't spending no money to defend your airspace. It's niggas like me wearing that beret that's gonna save your bitch ass with my life. And you saying I wouldn't want my son to be that or with Diddy. The fact that you think that what I did can be compared to what Diddy doing let me know that black folks gonna be exterminated, nigga. Because even if your son say I'm a good with the police force, guess what? He now got power to police his own community. How he police it is up to him. He don't gotta act like a racist white cop. Them niggas that do that, they wanna do that. They wanna be a police and please the white man, just like Diddy wanna be a CO and sell his ass out to the big companies. But everybody don't do that. Pimp C didn't do that. The choice is always yours. You acting like a black man in the military, right, is on the same level as a nigga that got with Bad Boy Records when a black dude in the military is literally risking his life to defend yours, and a nigga with Bad Boy Records using money that white corporations gave him to terrorize their own people. And then rape them niggas out they record money and give they children your motherfucking masters. You telling me that a child that was raised in the hood that said, I'ma aim high and go to the Air Force and defend my people. Because don't get it twisted. If somebody came over here to attack the hood from the sky, the Air Force and all these niggas will have to come defend P. Diddy and all y'all niggas that's saying, fuck the police. But soon as something happened, y'all call the police. I don't like that with black men. Every black man that got a problem with the police, if I invite you on the call, you got to say, Sanchez, I never call the police and I never will. I don't use the police services. You can't use our services while bitching and saying fuck the police.
Thanks, Sanchez. And,
Yeah,
you know I'm in law enforcement with you.
Right. Police yourself or shut the fuck up. You talking about fuck the police when it's young black men that's saying, I'ma join the police force because I don't like how these white officers is doing niggas. Bro, don't you know how many niggas that are police that had to tell that white boy, hey man, hold up, bro, stop, bro, don't do that no more, bro. Hey, no. A lot of black men owe their lives to a black nigga that was on a job that saw them white boys about to fuck you up. And that's exactly why a lot of niggas joined the fucking force. Because they said, look, man, when I was in jail, the COs used to fuck me up. And it was, dude, don't you know I can show you ex-gang members that are police officers right now and they doing interviews online. That man said he was in Alta, one of them block Compton Crips, something like that. And the nigga said he moved to Florida and he became a fucking sergeant in the police department in Florida. Then he came back home to California and was still doing crimes with the gang.
Hey, I gave an analogy about the police, right? Like, cause I ain't gonna rock with the police, but there's situations where you have no choice. I told homie, I'm like, you're in Delaware, your grandmother or your mom is in Florida. She call your phone and say somebody trying to break in my house. The first thing a smart person to say is, Grandma, call the police. You're not going to make it from Delaware to Florida to protect. You know what I'm saying? So when people say the police ain't needed, that's they being fake with themselves. Now, is the system corrupt and fucked up? Absolutely. So we like you said, if your son want to get into the police force and not be a corrupt cop, that's a plus. If your son want to, you know what I'm saying, you want to be a judge and you ain't going to be sinking people for politics,
That's what
that's a
I'm
good
saying,
judge.
man. These
I
niggas be
give some
talking
pushback.
about, you know what I don't like? These, Sir Drop, these niggas will suck off black man that infiltrate the white culture. Like what Diddy did. He said, look, I can sell your product to black folks. I can make elite European brands popular among project niggas, right? Let me infiltrate white culture. We call it crossing over. Now watch this. Niggas don't want to infiltrate the police force that's policing they motherfucking children, even though they saying they shooting us down in the street. You want to infiltrate the white corporate dynamic. You want to infiltrate Gucci. You want to infiltrate Louis V. But if a nigga want to be a police chief, you mad at that. But you don't mind if he worked with Versace. And ain't no power in that but making niggas wear clothes they can't afford. At least if he was a police chief, he can do something about the problems in your fucking community. That's why I told you black folks gonna be exterminated. Tell me I'm lying. Niggas is stupid.
You ain't lying, Sanchez. And I've been saying
You
that too.
know,
I had to realize that when I got into, law enforcement, been in the security industry for a while back, and it's like when you in middle school or high school, you disrespect the police and security. And when I got in, after I left the fire department at 22, this is about 9 years ago, man, I was like, damn. I said, shit, that was me. I said, damn, I was saying disrespecting them police and these security officers. And I'm like, damn, I'm the same way. So it was like a reality hit for me. And I was like, damn. And then when I got into law enforcement, you really started to pay attention to both sides, like the street side, the corporate side, and man, you learn a lot. I was like that too. And I come from the streets. I'm gonna be honest with you. I come from one of the worst neighborhoods in DC. But it's at some point, like, and another thing I want to explain, say out there too, I'm gonna pass it. I never had an issue with the police. I used to have family members, cousins. When my daughter was born, and over there by VA hospital, we parked at a place where we weren't supposed to park at. We weren't going to be long, but the police, VA police, came right there real quick, and the brother told us no. But here, my dumb ass cousin and my friends, they mouthing back off at the police. And I walked up to the brother, spoke to him respectfully, and he spoke to me respectfully, and it took for me to do that, and then I get cursed out for it. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, man. I mean, I've never had no issue with
bro,
the police, man.
Let me tell
we
you
gotta
something,
we
man.
gotta understand.
You
Go ahead,
know,
brother. Gotcha.
one thing, niggas that have problem with the police is niggas that don't know how to submit, that don't know how to do what the fuck that they being told when I tell you to do it. Them kind of niggas got authority issues because they used to giving the commandments. So if a police try to lock a nigga like Diddy up, they gonna have to wrestle with him. Certain niggas, they gon' because they ain't used to taking authority, they used to giving it. And that ego, right? That's what I'm
Nah,
telling you. Like, my thing is this. A police is like a animal that can smell your respect. Like that bear know if you're scared, is know what you can smell it. The police gonna fucking say, oh, this nigga don't respect my badge. He talking shit. Guess what? You finna make you have a hard night. That police gonna go out his way to be a dick to you. Cause guess what you ain't respecting? You'll walk through Crips and Bloods neighborhood and you'll respect their territory so you can make it home good. But you won't respect a badge that a nigga really went through a lot to get, but you respect a red bandana, a blue bandana. So you respect the Crips and Blood territory because you saying they can do something to me. They got power right here, jurisdiction. And you think the police ain't gonna use his power and jurisdiction to make you respect his authority too, because you stupid. You stupid, that's why. You stupid. And that's why you have a hard time with the police, but you don't have a hard time with the Crips and Bloods, you fucking dummy. Everybody need respect.
Hey man, what's crazy about the
Man.
police? I'm gonna give it right to you, K Gomez. I swear to God. My bad, K. One liner.
Go ahead,
Um, it, like when I used to be in the streets and shit, little young nigga doing dumb shit, right? I used to have this paranoia of the police, right? Now I've been legit 20, 30 years, right? And I still get that same fear when I see the police and have nothing to be scared of. So it's in our psychology as black men too, just to be kind of paranoid of them. But you got it, K. I mean, take your
Listen,
spot.
if
I was gonna.
anybody wanna hold up. I don't want a lot of people to. I want the people that righteously disagree with me to come click the link. Cause yes, nigga, I'm saying fuck the black boule. I'm defending the feds and the police over the black gangs and the black boules and shit. Yes, nigga. I'm saying the police and the feds got your better interest in mind than a P. Diddy ass nigga who won't smoke, nigga. Let's go.
Facts.
Cause these the same niggas that like to say, I'm voting for the lesser evil. Let's say all of them motherfuckers evil. Well, the police the lesser evil, motherfucker. Because it's the police that keep saving black people from black people, you dumb motherfucker.
And the infrastructure is well put together.
Listen, all them black folks sat around and they didn't say nothing to P. Diddy. They watch him terrorize and abuse black people and wreck these communities. It took the white man to come be the savior to these black folks and take this black monster down because the black folks worship the monsters in our community, nigga. And I'm going to tell you something right now. Well, you can say, well, the white man create them monsters. Well, you don't destroy them, nigga. Let the man that made them break them. That's what I keep telling you about Diddy. If these monsters is the white man's creation, it no wonder why the black folks can't destroy them. Only the man that created them that can destroy them. But they allowed themselves to be made by the white man when they crossed over and they was thirsty as hell and wanted to sit at the table with the motherfucking elite. We didn't do that. They made that choice. Just like these niggas say, man, them victims knew what they was doing when they was partying with Diddy. Well, Diddy knew what he was doing when he was selling himself out to that white man. If you ain't gonna sympathize with Diddy's victims, don't sympathize with Diddy as a victim because it's big fish eat little fish. Just like Diddy taking advantage of his artists and the people around him, the white man that he's sucking up to taking advantage of him. So we ain't gonna have no sympathy for none of them then.
That's facts. That's facts.
Salutes, bro.
That's facts.
Salutes, Charlotte. Salutes,
Hey, man,
Charlotte.
that's
What's up? Yeah.
no, badass, and I'm glad you said what you said, and that goes for any country. If you don't agree with the white man in here, they'll get you wherever you are. Salutes, man. I fought back.
That's facts, Charlie. That's facts. That's facts, Charlie.
Now the whole thing though, I want people to get an eye on this Diddy thing, right? Now we keep saying it's bigger than Diddy, but I don't think the people visioning what we saying. Let's just take Diddy and add everybody in the picture. Let them all go down with the boat, because if you see one roach in your house, you got 100. You see one mouse, you got 10. You got one rat in your clique, everybody go down. So it goes like this. Diddy is the customer service to all them fuck motherfuckers. And they all need to be exposed. That's why they all sitting back, or they would be speaking up. We talking to big wigs. Jay-Z supposed to be like, that was wrong how they rated. Reason why he don't say that, because he know why they rated him. Now Jay-Z sitting there, I'm just saying Jay-Z is any big name. It's a lot of big names saying, oh, we hot as fuck. You thought Young Thug was in trouble. No, the whole Holly weird about to go down, because I heard somebody, I think on Bro Sanchez channel like 2 days ago, saying they don't need him no more. They got this AI shit going on. They about to brainwash our kids a whole different way. So they just about to take all that entertainment business down. You ain't sports, you going down. But go ahead, y'all got it.
Real shit.
Bro Sanchez, what's going on, bro? Can I get a minute in here?
Go ahead, brother. I think he's taking the break. Go ahead, brother.
Oh, we taking a break. All right, this is OG
Think
Philly,
so.
Triple M, Triple MBs. That's that money make money business. Hey man, I want to say what's up to the panel and everybody on it. But one thing we're gonna say is, if you're a black man and you're in these counties, and one of these modern Europeans pull you over with the nonsense, all that respect the cop stuff, yeah, you gotta respect them, but you gotta stand your ground too, because they'll put your ass in a bag. So let's not act like, you go to a big city and there's a brother, and you go to the counties, or you go to these certain little places, or you on your way to somewhere with your family, and when these folks pull you over because they feel like you shouldn't be in this area, it ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing. And another thing is with this Diddy stuff, with the children, these young girls, and I heard people on the panel talking that nonsense. Come on, y'all. Y'all know we from where, we got sisters that's 17, you might be 25. Nobody talking to your sister if the old head come out and try to talk to your sister. Ain't nobody doing none of that. So we ain't condoning none of that
I do.
pedophile.
I don't know. You saying we?
What
I do. I
you
don't
do?
know.
What? What you do?
I would speak out, bro. I'm one of
You
them
you
niggas.
talking to little young girls, and you a
No,
grown
no,
man?
no.
No, he
I'm saying,
misunderstood you. He's saying he'll speak out if somebody was doing that. Y'all
Oh,
kind
that's
of
a fact.
crossed
Yeah,
uh,
over.
yeah,
uh,
yeah.
Quick, I gotta take a commercial break to pay the bills. I have been going live all day on both of my non-monetized channels, so y'all know I'm about to do some e-bagging. Hit the Cash App if you ain't hit it. I got my Cash App pinned to the top because I know y'all enjoying yourself on this Friday. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I got about 20 more minutes of showtime left in me before I gotta shut down. But I kept my promise, and I'm gonna keep this shit going all weekend if I can. But look, I ain't gonna take up no more time. I was just letting the people know, like, share, subscribe, support the show. Go ahead, brothers. Y'all got it. Y'all got it.
All right, so let me just say this, man. I want y'all to think about this, right? Because with all this Diddy shit going on, you kind of got to look and see the game that bro was running. Like, he got blackmailed. Like, he got motherfuckers in real situations, you know what I mean? Like, that, like, their whole career is at stake. And I kind of look at this shit as like an extension of shit that's going on in other places. For example, like these fraternities, like these higher ups in these organizations and these societies be taking advantage of the people below them. Like, and it's like you can't say nothing to the person above you. You know what I mean? Because they the one taking advantage of you, and it's like you 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 know y'all get what I'm saying. I ain't gonna overdo it, but it's like
Yeah, it's
this
levels
nigga
to the
was
abuse.
running game, and I feel like this game is something like we kind of exposing some shit that's like it's gonna trickle down into all kind of like unsuspected places. Like it's a lot of these groups and these secret societies that are kind of, you know what I mean? People are getting into them, and then like the people that are higher up in there might be taking advantage of certain shit, and then it's like they can't, you know what I mean? They put in a position where it's like, okay, well, I guess this is how we get ahead and move to the top. Whole time they just being taken advantage of, but still, you know what I mean? I'm gonna just leave it there.
For sure.
Well,
No, that makes sense, bro. Yeah,
let
go
me
ahead.
say this real quick. If any man put himself in an uncompromised position and feel uncomfortable and he go with it, he gave up whatever he had. Because if you're in an uncomfortable position, brother, I don't care if it's a fraternity, I don't care what it is, and they telling you to do something, you're like, I ain't with it. You ain't with it. Then getting to the other side or to the top, it ain't about that. It's about keeping your integrity and keeping loyal to who you are. You a man first. Mix all that
No
other
doubt,
stuff.
but look how many people be, you know what I mean?
Well,
You
that's
see, like
them.
these
Well,
folks
that's
be like
them.
so scared to come out and say something because of whatever
Well,
situation
that's
this
them,
person
bro.
got.
That's them. They'll be okay. They'll
Right.
be all right. They can get themselves together. But I'm just saying, as a young man coming up in this day, and somebody tell you to put an egg in your mouth from another man spitting it in your mouth, are you crazy?
You
Like,
gotta
come on,
I
really,
man.
ain't, I
really
ain't
want the
but
getting
prize
it,
even
behind that
you know,
door
I'm
to do
40
that.
years
It's like, I
old.
don't want that prize, my nigga. I don't want no
Yeah, I don't
prize.
even
want that.
even
I want that.
even I went. It don't even gotta be nothing on that level. We can make it elementary. If a motherfucker tell you to do something and you don't want to do it, as a man, I'm not doing that. You
That's a fact.
understand me? In case I gotta do it, like I gotta put my hands behind my back, or y'all gonna tase me. I can understand that. But
Oh,
cool,
that's a
hey
different
man,
time.
we
Yeah,
about
that's a
to
different
go.
level. Yeah.
We about to go rob a bank. You little homie in the back seat, right? You 16, 17. Uncle, and I'm really about to go rob a bank. You ain't feeling that shit?
Let
Stop
me
the
out.
car. You got me fucked up. Yeah, pull a
Yeah,
day on real
yeah.
quick.
But
A
yo,
lot of
Stop the
somebody in the
car.
listen,
chat just
a
said though,
lot of
listen, check it. Somebody in this, my bad, kid, they just like, yo, but if they already gay, then that's a playground, that's an amusement park for them. So we got to
Well,
think.
we ain't
no,
gonna
Like
it
go in.
ain't
we
about
not that,
We
being
right?
ain't
gay.
going
No,
there.
No, what I'm
yeah,
saying,
but
like we're not that, so
the
it's hard
crazy
for us to
thing,
wrap your mind around it. But
the
hey, some
crazy thing
people want
is,
that energy.
the crazy
Go ahead.
thing, me myself, the crazy thing is, it ain't even about being gay. Cause for real, you could be gay and do legal shit. You don't gotta force motherfuckers. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't gotta do
Yeah,
all that
the
what
eggs
Diddy
in the
was
mouth,
doing,
the
bro.
eggs in the mouth is not illegal though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's cool, but that's another. If
There's
I
it
just
levels.
is like
want
this.
gay
Yeah,
It's
people
but
to
like this.
know
Hold on.
they
nigga,
need
Hold on, real quick.
Nah,
that,
hold on,
bro.
hold on. One mic, one mic.
Hold on, real quick. Because the thing is, if the other nigga wanna do it, that's cool, bro. It's legal. When we go into a gray area, is when you forcing motherfuckers, bro.
yeah, that's a problem.
That's
That's an
you know what
obvious
I'm
problem. That's
saying.
illegal. Yeah, go to jail for
Yeah,
that.
you know what I'm
You're supposed
saying.
to.
That
But look, what I'm saying is the energy that propagates that though, it starts somewhere. So where does it start and why? It's hard for straight niggas like us to wrap our head around that and to put the shoes on the other foot because we're not raised that way. But it's a lot of people that are starting to be groomed like this. So when they get into a situation where it's like you do this or you don't get the deal, they already ready and prepped for it. You see what I'm saying? So it's levels to this perversion. So I just want to, but one more thing before y'all go. There's a supernova going on right now. Uh, I think somebody brought it up, but yeah, they've been talking about it for a while now. Called Betelgeuse. It's the red star to the left of Orion's belt. You know, the Big Dipper, the three big stars. It's been cloudy everywhere for a reason. I wanted to ask y'all, is it cloudy where y'all are at? Because also, there's two supernovas happening right now. Then y'all can go back to talking what y'all talking about. In
Man,
that
that
Devil's
was a
Comet,
super sidebar, bro.
yeah, yeah, I know, right?
You
And
gotta
then
talk
there's
about
the Devil Comet.
Orion's
Hey,
belt.
I get it, I get it. Then there's the Devil
Bullshit.
Comet, right? That's coming through in the same area of Orion, and that's happening right now. So I get that's what we're talking about the Diddy, but that might be why everyone's been talking about this and
nah,
not
bro.
the
Ain't
other
no
thing.
star.
But yeah,
Listen,
yeah.
ain't no
No, go
star
ahead.
gonna make me an abuser, bro. I swear.
I didn't
Ain't
even
no
understand that, man.
star.
Hey, no, I
I didn't
know.
even understand
No,
that,
he
brother.
wasn't saying that.
Yeah, he
He's
wasn't
saying
saying it
this is
like
a
that.
good
But yeah,
time.
I'm in
He's
PA
saying,
and it's
hold on,
cloudy
hold
where I'm
on,
at
one
too.
mic. Yeah,
Okay, I was
one
just making
mic.
sense.
It's
Yeah,
cloudy. It's cloudy where everybody at. Look, because that's why it's cloudy, so they can travel that shit through the sky and we don't see it. That's why he wanted us to look. But the
I
whole
want us to stay
thing
awake. Yep.
now we I'm in Akron, Ohio, right? For this eclipse on the 8th, every hotel was booked to the top from people all over the world, right? So if this must be the best spot to see it at. So something about Ohio. I'm debating,
Yep.
do I want to go look at that shit?
I am, because I'm a stupid little kid.
No, I'm just saying, because I don't know if it's some type of hex or some type of evil ass shit they doing,
No,
because I
Jesus
don't
got
think
your
it's
back,
natural.
drop.
Well,
Jesus got your back,
Man,
drop.
that ain't no natural shit. Whatever they about to do is fake.
well,
If y'all
what
really
I,
believe this,
hey,
okay,
Sir Job.
Don't you be scared, drop.
Sir Job, I say
yeah,
this. I just say a little bit. I ain't gonna say too much, but if y'all go and look at the aurora borealis or out in the North Pole, and man Sanchez brought it up. Look, he Sanchez is
Yep.
who I'm going with. You know that's where the souls and stuff travel. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You
And you
know,
know the
you
name of the
gotta
actual other supernova is called the Corona Borealis. Then
you
you got
feel
the
at
big
my
three supernovas.
man.
There you go.
So
Look, knowledge.
if you look at what the ancient the native Inuit people were saying, just Indian Moors, just us, they was telling people not to look up at the sky for certain times because certain souls will get in or leave out. So this CERN thing, what they doing with this solar eclipse from what I'm seeing, I'm thinking that it could be some type of portal or that they may be pulling in to bring different things in and different things out. I believe that some souls got to leave out, and I think that some things got to come in. But
what?
I think that they messing with some. What I think what they're doing now, I think that something backfired on them, so they're trying their best to like right now. I think this AI, whatever this thing is, this entity, whatever, y'all the bath, whoever, whatever it is, its time is running out and it's trying to use this technology as a weapon to keep us confused, to keep your head down
Hey,
in like a 90-70 degree angle instead of looking up, you know?
and dig this, man. I totally agree. If you go, I did a live yesterday. Said, is this eclipse a super portal? Right. When you go listen to it, you gonna hear me say exactly what you said, bro. And that shit real. Like it's
Hey,
a
third drop, watch
transfer.
this.
What
Go
you got
go
it?
on Sanchez, know what I'm talking about. Watch this. Go on the NIH for everybody. You can go on the NIH right now. Sanchez, know I'm deep with these patents and all that stuff. You can go on the NIH and they talk about it here in Maryland, Fort Meade, where they talk about if you take mirrors and do mirror gazing. So that is another portal where you could take like screen, like every night before I go to bed. Like right now, what I'm about to, well, one of my laptop is closed. Right now, when I get off with y'all, I'm gonna take a sheet and cover my TV screen. You know, I keep my phones away from me, or if it's by me, I flip it over. You know what I'm saying? Because it's screen. It's still see, glass is made out of silicone. And I think that a lot of us really gotta start studying some of these, like just looking at a microwave for a prime example. You know what I'm saying? We
Facts.
really ain't really supposed to stand beside it. But if you really looking in the mirror, the military studies on these things where you look in the mirror, people will have disfiguration, all kinds of things. Or if you put two mirrors together, it has
Mm-hmm.
the ability to open up certain things, you know, and there's certain energy centers on like when my boy from what he say from Akron. Man, I know a lot of good brothers from Ohio. Ohio has a lot of energy out there. And that was a big Indian place too now. So
Yeah.
it's a lot of portals out there.
Yeah,
So yeah.
I stay like right around the corner from John Brown's house, right? John Brown, what's so crazy about John Brown's house? That shit smack in the middle of the hood. Now look, when you cross the street, it's this mansion called Simon Perkins, right? It's where the niggas really live, but they acted like they were slaves and it wasn't they shit. John Brown was a little nigga. These Aboriginal niggas ain't lying. Now, when you go through the backyard of this mansion, it's a trail. The trail is called Portage Path. This trail leads all the way to Cleveland. So we talking a 5 hour walk on this trail just from our people coming
Wow.
from the south up
Hey,
here. Yeah, y'all can
Sir
look that
Drop,
shit up and all that.
watch
Go
this.
ahead.
Look at your light. Everybody on the panel, Sanchez, you too. I give y'all a little trick. And this is also a pioneer type of way to open up the gate. But like I said, and I just found out the Kundalini, and Sanchez has been talking about that. That's the
Look
feminine
at what
energy, Shakti. But anyway, look at your light bulb. Look at the light bulb on top of you. All you got to do is sit back and meditate. Put your head to the light in your bathroom right now in your light, and just look at it. Point and look at the middle of your forehead. You once I'm
Thanks.
trying to tell you some good stuff. You will lead the hell up out of here just by looking
Yeah.
at that light. The military know about that too. So it's certain, like when you sleep, the same way you supposed to just go to, like Sanchez said, and we all talked about before, the same way you supposed to go to sleep and you just leave. You supposed to do that right now. That's why I think babies. That's why I say adults is like children and children like adults, because the babies, they the only one that still got that full access. We do too, but it's dormant.
Because they
But
brand
they
new to the realm. Yep.
right.
Yeah, they fresh.
They can leave in and out when they can and go to different worlds and different things. When you know what I'm saying? You know, so
Yep. Big fact.
that's what
And
I'm
it's
thinking.
called it's called aging, right? But and it goes away. And guess what it that really stands for? It's called imagine. Your imagination. They used to just say you imagine. You a kid. You not imagining this shit. You really sitting there talking to a fucking stuffed animal. Cause you see the spirit on it. So you like, hey, Teddy, Teddy, Teddy. Teddy says hi, mom. That's just her imagination. But no, Teddy did fucking say hi, bro. You fucking kid, you can
Yeah.
fucking see
Because
the
they
shit.
still connected to the root creator. And so they
And
don't
how
know
many
that they're a
times?
creation yet. Yeah, go
Hold
ahead. You got
on.
it.
Last thing, how many times you said something to an adult as a kid, and they said, "Don't tell nobody else that." That's when you know the stars was aligned when you was born. You'll be like 9 years old. You'll say something, and then a grown up will say, "Don't tell nobody else that." They're gonna call
Hey,
you crazy, or
hey,
don't
third
tell
job, you
nobody
should
else.
have. You should have been in like a call few like last month I was on with Sanchez. My son was over. I lie to you not, man. I should have recorded it. But I told everybody in the panel, my son came up to me. He say, Daddy, he say, did you know that the earth is going really, really fast and really, really fast that it's so slow that we can't see it and that the sun and the moon go around? And I forgot what else he said after that. It was something he said after that. And I looked at him. I said, say that again. And he said it like he was mad, like I wasn't listening to him, and he repeated
Yeah,
it.
I heard that stream, and you gave me the mic and everything. He had said it different the second time. First time
Oh,
he
I
said
did
it
have
one
him on.
way.
Oh, okay. I ain't know I had him on.
Yeah, then
Oh man.
he started saying it like right there. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's deep though,
it
especially
was
for the
weird.
age.
And I asked him, I said, Amari, I said, where did you get that from? He said, my mind. I said, so I tricked him. I said, well, who told you that? He said, nobody, it was my mind. And I was like, damn. You know what I'm
And
saying?
you notice how he ain't say his brain. He actually know
Wow.
the
Wow.
thoughts is in the
That's crazy.
mind, and
Yeah,
the
man.
brain stores it. He knew this, like right. No, nobody got to teach him it. So when they do teach it to him, you know, be like, I already knew that without being taught. This is what I call encrypted knowledge. This is what you're born with. This is when he have his kids, everything he know, them kids gonna know. If you notice kids, I got this from Dick Gregory. Shout out to Dick Gregory.
Hey man,
They
that was my
we had to
mentor. I
be,
got his obituary here. I have his obituary
yeah.
here in my house. I
Look,
went to the funeral.
he said the kids nowadays just gotta remember what they know. Our generation had to learn it. But since we learned it and had them, they just gotta tap into it. So now they be like, fuck reading. Fuck all this shit. All this technology, spell checking and all that. They don't even need. They so far elementary. Man, my grandson at work at tap got passcodes and everything. This little nigga about 5. I'm like, man, nah, we wasn't doing that. We was putting boxes and little holes, and we had little, but we did have the best toys. Shit,
Mm.
that
Big
little
facts.
thing that you
Yep.
push down and make it spin, that's the whole science. You know the spindle spinner thing, and you push it down the middle. You got the red ball on the top, and then the whole thing spin.
Mm.
Yep.
That's
Like
flat.
a
That's the
spin out like
North
a flower.
Pole and
Yep.
everything.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
that's the North Pole and everything. Our toys was knowledgeable though. We had the slinky, knowledge shit. Now these motherfuckers is on some tech
It's
knowledge.
perverted. Yeah. Or the toys scream out all kinds of weird shit, but
Whoa!
they
But
cover
say
it up.
it again, Sir Drop. Say that again. That's awesome.
That tech knowledge that is though. I ain't
No,
gonna lie.
no. He said knowledge, and then now it's tech knowledge. That's awesome.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, can I interject real quick?
Damn.
I don't want to break it up,
For
but
sure.
I wanted to share about real science also. So big ups to Ohio. That's a place that I want to live in. I'm a Southern California man. California ain't got no love for me. But the place I'm gonna go, this is probably 5 to 7 years, is Ohio, Cincinnati. I got a love for that place, or Twin Cities by Minnesota, Minneapolis, St. Paul.
Mm.
But more importantly, I wanted to talk about locations. So check this out, man. Hey, bro Sanchez, if you're there, this is important to you too. This is militant stuff. When we talk about where you at, what the hell's going on, we talk about locations. Some people say,
Mhm.
well, where are you? Where are you in the map, right? Locations, we don't say states. You pinpoint things by locations. It's a different way to pinpoint where you're at.
Exactly.
Right. Like you're gonna
Respect.
be
Exactly.
like when the north
Hey,
of
brother, you
one
right.
city is because the north of one city is because they pointing where the relevance where the biggest city is at. So if you from up north, you from up north New York, they pointing it because you're pointing the location from New York. So of course if you go up from New York, you're gonna be up north New York. But that doesn't mean you're going north though. You know what I'm saying? They trick you with that shit. So deep.
Mhm.
Facts. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I'm talking
Mhm.
about. And in the military, they give
Hey,
codes,
when
latitude, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
When LeBron James said he ain't supposed to be here, right? This is why LeBron don't have no scandals. He don't have nothing. They call him the chosen one. He ain't had to sacrifice shit, right? He just can't really break bread with nobody. But look, when he said he wasn't supposed to be here and he from Akron, it's a real little city, man. But the ghetto was treacherous. But once you get out, the ghetto was beautiful, right? So Akron is cool. But yeah, they almost destroyed Akron, man. After they took like the rubber companies out, they got the riot, and you can look up they sent the National Guards through our projects in 1967. What's happening?
First off, let me say salutes to the panel because I was able to hear, but I couldn't get to the mic. Y'all been cooking, man, especially the knowledge, technology. I've been hearing it, man. Y'all going in, bro. And one thing I want to say to you, being from Akron, Ohio, what do you feel about what's going on in Dolton, Ohio, with that mayor over there, the soup, Tiffany P. Hilliard and shit? What?
Oh, I don't keep up with government and politics. You asking the wrong person.
Oh, okay, no
Yeah, you
problem, no
asking the
problem.
wrong person.
No
Yeah,
problem.
I
You can
need to
carry, you
start
can carry
keeping up
on.
with it. Yeah, I do need to start. Here's why we need to keep up with politics, though, right? People be like, yeah, don't vote, all this, that, and the third. I get it, that, and the third. But you want to also uh, vote locally, though, because this is a direct hit on where you living at and stuff. So when forget Trump and Biden and all that, when you got that governor or that mayor and you can get somebody in there to change your immediate life around you, you kind of want to play the politic game with them. But I still don't think it worked. I think it's a fake vote. I think they're gonna already select who they want, but you get a voice because is right downtown. Once it spread into electoral votes and all this other crazy madness, this is a world thing. The world depends on who's going to be the spokesman for the United States, not the United States. Every country is like, all right, who we going to be dealing with y'all niggas now? Because they're going to run their own system regardless. But who is we going to be dealing with? They don't care what we vote for. That's why the electoral votes come into play. And they be like, yeah, our people want him, but we still going to have him be our spokesman. He's the starting quarterback. He's not the team. He's not the coach. He's not even the general manager. Y'all got it. I'm starting to rant on some weird stuff. Y'all got it.
Hey,
Hey,
peace
one
to the
quick
chat.
thing.
Can I
You
get
got
in
it.
there?
Go
Can
ahead.
y'all hear
Yes, you
me?
can.
Go ahead, Goddess.
Yes, you can. Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right. Peace. What's up, y'all? Brother Sanchez, I found your channel last week. I don't know how it came up in my YouTube, but I've been addicted. I thank you for everybody putting out stuff, and Bobby Knight, y'all been like putting me on this stuff. And I'm nervous because I don't be online like this.
Much
but
love, my sister. Much love and respect.
thank you, King. So I wanted to ask you guys about what do you think with this whole Puffy situation? And then I caught you live yesterday about the CERN and the solar eclipse and Tesla. Well, you know, Puffy gave money to Tesla, and he also helped to buy Twitter X with Elon Musk. I don't know if y'all
Damn.
know that.
I sure didn't.
Damn.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
So for him to be going down like this, I think everything, it's a method to everything, but the bigger thing is money, because these companies lose money. And like it's a new company out that the owner, his name is Jin Sing Hong, and his company is Nvidia, Nvidia. I probably said it wrong. But he does
Okay.
he
Yeah.
does
Okay.
like CPU, like gaming and all this kind
Graphic
of
cards
stuff.
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
NVIDIA. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, and he's turning everything like he's really trying to get like government stuff, all this AI stuff, and he's in the medical thing. I don't know if all this relate. I'm just talking about what I'm talking about. So he's doing all this stuff, and now I was trying to find his investors, and Oprah is an investor. What is Oprah doing right now? She got the Ozempic, right? It's like a money grab, and we don't know what's in that crap that they putting in our bodies. And now we got all this AI stuff, and with the solar eclipse, I just feel like, what the heck is happening, right? And then Tesla had that major recall. Don't forget about that, where they brought all their cars in. I feel like they use those cars to collect our information or things about us, because it's so. I feel like whoever had those cars, they were teaching AI about themselves. And then when they recalled it, it was just like a download, like a digital download dump. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I feel.
That made perfect sense.
That makes perfect sense. Yeah, for sure.
And then I do want to tell y'all, I know I'm saying a lot, but I just want to get it out.
Speak, sis.
American Express CEO died like a few days ago. He was 88. And then yesterday in Brother Sanchez Live, he talked about, like, he showed the MasterCard, like the two colors blending together. Well, AMX CEO died. He was 88. The 8 plus the 8 is 16, and the 1 plus the 6 is 7. That's the number of completion. He's the first CEO of all this financial stuff, and he died. And the number of his age equals the number of completion, right? And then that's 88. And then the solar eclipse falls on the 8th. And you add those numbers up for the date, and it all comes down to the number 2. And Brother Sanchez yesterday talked about how when the solar eclipse happens, it's like the atom breaking into 2, right? And then you got that what did you call it, Brother Sanchez? Like that X thing that draws, that's going to pull from the earth. I can't remember what you called it, but I don't know if he's listening. But
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to think about what you're referring to, though.
you showed us a picture, and it was like pulling from the earth. You said when the solar eclipse happens, how it's going to make a copy, right? A copy of.
You talking about the CERN machine, or
Yeah, it's going. You said it's going to make a copy. It's like, and then you showed like the earth breaking into 2. It kind of reminded me of like in science when they show the atoms
Oh, I
splitting.
remember. I know what you talk about when I was pulling up the Death Star from Vader, and I was pulling
Yes.
up meiosis and the cells splitting and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and they split into two. Well, if you take the dates, the numbers, I'm into numbers. If you take the numbers of the date of April the 8th, 2024, it breaks down to the number 2. And I just think that that's related to your separation. But and one last thing, I got a lot of stuff, but I just want to say this one last thing. One brother yesterday brought up the colors. He said like the 4 horses
So
of
the
death,
four
like
horsemen.
in
Yeah.
he said it was green, red, white, and black was the color, and that's the color of the countries, like the countries what's going on right now. But let's also remember Beyonce just had a thing. I'm not into social media, but I do watch every now and again, and I caught where Erykah Badu was mad at Beyonce for stealing her style. It in that picture Beyonce had on those same exact colors, green, red, white, and black. And Erykah Badu got it. Jay-Z, she was mad about it. But what is Beyonce doing now? She's doing country music. And I saw where they said she is being used to cross over country to the mainstream. And I think she's being used to cross over something much more sinister, along with Puffy and Tesla and X. And I'm done. I'm sorry, y'all.
No, that was beautiful.
Yeah, we need more
Hey,
sisters.
one thing. Hey, one thing.
Yeah.
One thing to add to it. One thing to add to that whole spiel you did, lady, is this eclipse happened, I believe, every 44 years, which is the number 8 again. So I ain't mistaken. It might be every 144 years, or it might be every 44 years. Y'all can look into it, but that 8 is prevalent to what's about to happen. Because if you take the eclipse and drop the ball a little bit, it's still an 8. Never mind that part. Y'all got it.
Yeah, 8 and 8 is the number of new beginning. So it's gonna be definitely a new beginning.
Man, do y'all think this eclipse is gonna bring destruction? Because what's happening right now, they saying that the last eclipse brought a lot of destruction. Like right now, New York got hit with an earthquake, 4.8, like 4 hours ago. Yeah, and then
Big facts.
you could feel it in Minnesota and Philadelphia. So it's good. They was saying that they were blaming the eclipse. So I don't know if y'all think is they doing that to fear monger and they the ones that are doing the earthquake, or is this something that is really happening because of the eclipse? You know what I'm saying?
Is it organic or are they promoting this with their
Right.
technology? I think it's a little bit of both.
Yeah, I think so too. Because you gotta look at heart, and you gotta look at when with the technology that they use when they use that technology where they could shoot a beam into the sky, what causes clouds. They actually put a documentary out about that, how they make clouds. It's like a big machine that they use, and they shoot it down into the ocean. They wanted to cause some type of whirlpool or some type of wave, or if they'll shoot it via on the ground where they'll cause the earthquakes place like that. But I was thinking this too, and I wanted to ask y'all this too, man. Now that I was just listening to all y'all, and I was thinking like, what if I'm thinking that because I don't think again, I don't believe in all this black versus white and male versus female and all this other stuff. I'm really thinking that some type of vibrational frequency or some type of magnetic type of thing is changing or evolving. And what's happening is, I think the real thing is trying to come back, but the fake thing been in actions for so long that what if they're actually going around and destroying some of these energetic places? Like, look what they did when they did that big ass bomb. It was like an atomic bomb they dropped like in 21 over there in Florida. Remember when that all the mansions and all them houses fell out of nowhere because of that bomb? And then you got to think about it. They've been trying to bust out the firmament up and down via the Mariana Trench and via Operation Fishbowl and all that crap. So Hillary Clinton said, we put 80 something cracks in their glass, you know, and speaking symbolic and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So what if, you know, they're trying to these things can't survive, and what if we are the which is this creation, this avatar, this being that we are, this human, whatever. What if we are actually, like they say, we are this best creation, and only us can obtain and can get to, you know, the astro, or can do so many different things, because we in a really a super body, a super suit, you know. So what if they're trying to destroy some of these poles or these energetic places that's taking you there, you know, like Amelia Earhart, you
Or
know, how
what
she,
if, or
you
what
know
if,
what I'm saying?
or what if this suit is the enslave you? What if this
Think
suit is
so
to
too.
capture your, and listen right quick. What if our body was to capture this infinite energy just to experience it? And death is like trying to break out this shit, bro. I was free. Now
Word,
I'm in
you
clothes. I
right.
get sick. I gotta brush my teeth. I gotta take shits and pisses. I gotta have sex. I gotta listen, bro. It's way too
Talk your
difficult to
shit.
be so short.
Talk
That's
your
all
shit,
I'm
bro.
saying.
Like Silver
Yeah,
Surfer, what did Galactus do to Norrin Rad? He was a black man back in the 90s. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And what he said when he came to his planet, or via America, or whatever we came from, he was like, well, if you don't do this, well, I'm gonna eat this. He said, all right, well, take me and take my world. What did he do? When he became the Silver Surfer, he ain't eat, he ain't do nothing. What y'all
hey,
think they was
bro.
talking about? They talking about that the
If,
real side.
if I couldn't astral project or daydream or just go off into my own world and escape this, man, I'd have been lost my mind. If I
Cause
couldn't have
yeah,
dreams and remember them to know I escaped this fucking body of cell, dog. So
I'm telling you, bro.
ironically, you got brain cells, blood cells, whatever, but it's
Think
still
about
in,
this. Your
and that's
whole
what the
body is
earth
full of
is,
a
your whole
triangle,
body.
right? A triangle, all seeing out, whatever, all that stuff, your whole body. If you stretch your body out right now, all y'all just stand up and stretch out. I was testing this because I like to observe stuff. Just stretch your body out. You can see the triangle on each side, like with Sanchez, or it was another brother that said, I think it was Sanchez. He said how everything, yeah, it was the Sanchez. It was a study a while back where he started everything, or the monad. When you look at the monad image, you got the black dot and it shoots down the light and it just keep going around, in which you're creating images of itself, or forming of itself. So if you look at the body, you stretch your arm out, that's the Merkaba. You got a triangle on each side. So, like you said, brother, I agree that, or you know, that the brain or this body is the prison. You know what I'm saying? And well, like what Bobby Hemmett said at one point in time, you know, the spiritual realm was we can see it, and then when we fell to this low density, you know, now the physical realm is here. You know.
I hate to cut the conversation short, but this is let me know why I need to go live again. Tomorrow we'll be live again. Mike L, everybody, man, look, y'all hop on. We're gonna pick up where we left off. It won't be no particular topic. It'll be open topics, open panel. But salutes y'all. Be on the lookout for it. I gotta get out of here real quick. And I appreciate the conversation. Y'all be good, man. See
Salute
y'all
to the
next
panel.
week. Sure.
Everybody have a
See
good
y'all.
one.
Sure.
Peace,
Y'all
y'all.
have a good one.
All right,
Be
cheers.
blessed.
Salute, brother. Peace, peace. Amen.
Much love,
Salute,
y'all.
salute.